Sunday. I hope everybody's been having a good weekend so far. Hey, a positive lifestyle. Thank you for coming in. I'm trying to see who come in today. Yes, thank you for coming in. Yeah, it has been one of those weekends. Like I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. Like literally. Yeah, have you ever been so like busy and like overwhelmed with stuff that you just feel like that you can't like really catch your breath or like catch up on stuff? That's how I'm feeling right now. So I am just like trying to breathe. Hey, Angel Case, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you for joining in. Hey, love, thank you for coming in. Yeah, it has definitely been one of those fly by the seat of my pants type of stuff. Like how I always say that life is life and life is life and like life is definitely life and so when you're trying to get things back on track and it just starts to like come down like whoo like a big rain shower like oh man like and you're trying to like not drown in it like trying to not drown in it. So that is where I am right now, just trying to catch my breath, So how is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hopefully that you are having a good and productive weekend, able to do something for you. As I always say, you gotta make time for you. Gotta make time for you. And do what you need. Do what you need, to recenter yourself. So I did get a chance to do something this weekend. So that made me feel good that I just stepped out of my box and out of my comfort zone to do something that I needed to do for me. Because if I didn't, then I would really be feeling bummed out. Like, oh my God. Like life is life and I just did not do something that I really wanted to do. So I'm so glad that I was able to do something that I wanted to do despite having such a crazy week, a busy week, despite being tired. I still was able to do something for me, something that I wanted to do, something that I wanted to do. So, so now I could just say that I went through this weekend feeling a little accomplished, even though it's still a lot to be done as usual. But like I said, life is always life thing, but I still feel a little, accomplished that I was able to do something. Hello. Thank you, Erica P, for being here. Thank you for being here. Bless you, Ma, and happy Sunday. Enjoy your day. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you for coming in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So here we are at another Sunday. Oh my goodness. I feel like the week is gonna fly by so fast because next Friday is actually the last day of the month. Can you believe it? I feel like this month had literally flew by. So this month is almost over, guys. We're going to be at the 1st of November. I know it is so much happening out here in this world, in these streets. And it's like, you can't help but just pray that things get better and just, send out waves of love to everyone, especially in these trying times, because you just don't know. Next month is coming and you got the holidays and stuff. We're on fire, glory. All right, love that. Yes, love that. Glad to hear it. Yes. Yeah, so all we gotta do is just kind of just stay prayed up, and keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers in these times that we're going through, with all the shutdowns and all this stuff. Is just a lot. Is a lot going on and stuff. So hopefully things open up and nobody's like suffering, nobody's hurting and stuff like that. But that kind of leads into what I want to talk about today. So I know my lovely co-host, she is out and about today. She should be tuning in. I haven't heard otherwise. Because we haven't talked. I've been talking about it. Recently we had something tragic happen nearby from where I live at, but the city is really not too far from us, but I think it impacted and rocked like our whole like community. It was just a sad, tragic situation. So they've been doing a lot of things to try to like uplift the family, keep the family held up and uplifted, because their daughter died so tragic, so young. So they've been doing a lot of community stuff, and Janae has um been asked to be a part of some of the community stuff that was happening today. So she is out and about in those streets and stuff, for a very good cause, for a very good cause. So yeah, something very tragic happened to a beautiful young lady, a very beautiful spirit and beautiful light, So we just want to keep their family in prayer, and I'm so glad that the community is coming together just to keep this family lifted up, because I know this is not easy. This is not easy. Yep. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in and for being here for Sister Talk Sunday today, for being here for Sister Talk Sunday. Yeah. So this topic, oh my God, this topic, when I say it has been on my heart and in my spirit for a long time, because it's one of those things that's like, it's something that affects every single one of us, right? I'm sure at some point we all like face like rejection, right? We've all faced rejection. It's inevitable, right? So we're going to talk about how rejection can be redirection and just trusting the detours. Trusting the detours. So this one definitely hits home for me. It definitely hits home for me. Because you know how like when you get like that gut punch like feeling, like, so like you didn't get this job that you wanted, right? Or say a friendship fizzles out, or like even like when love doesn't work out, or you might have an opportunity that you really really prayed for and it just didn't happen for you. Well, it definitely hurts. It definitely hurts, because like, but we just want to highlight the fact that, rejection isn't always like a punishment, like sometimes it can be like protection and like a redirection, right? And I can honestly say that it took me a long time to understand that, because like I said, like it doesn't feel well. Like when you get that rejection or that door closes or something like you really been praying for or something and it doesn't happen, like you really like get attached to someone, whether it be like a friendship or whether you're like in a relationship and it don't work out, it's like you have to like think of it in a different type of manner, like change that thought process to say, well, this rejection can be redirection, right? And when I started thinking that way, more doors started opening for me. It's like, okay, um it wasn't meant to happen. It wasn't meant to happen. So we really want to get into like the rejection can be like redirection, right? And it is okay to like, like grieve like what didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it could be like something that you really, really wanted or you really, really, really hope for. You know what I'm saying? And it just didn't happen. Like that door closed, right? So sometimes it's okay to think about like, wow, I really wish, or sometimes you get those walls means like that's life. It definitely happened. I have had plenty of those moments where I'm like, man, like why, like why. It makes you question. It makes you question a lot, right? And it's like a lot of different types of rejection, right? But it's like the most common types are like the relationships of it, right? Or like a job or like a friendship, or even if you had like a opportunity that you really really wanted and it just didn't come through for you, or something like that. So I'm gonna just start off by talking about one of the main ones, and it's just like relationships. You know how, like, I could honestly say for me that I've been in like relationships, and you know how, especially like when it's new and it's like, oh my God, like you really like falling head over heels for someone, and you know, you're giving your all into it, right? You're hoping like for this great like union, and you have all these aspirations and dreams that things are going to go well, that y'all going to blossom and something. But then if something happened, it's like that shift or that stifle is like you might be thinking one way, but the other person is not really thinking that way. They could be like, like I'm just like here to have a good time, like I'm just passing time or something like that. I think that's probably like a horrible feeling, to feel that you're on a different wavelength than somebody else is, and you're expecting more out of something and the other person is not. So it can like lead to like that feeling of rejection. Is like, okay, well, why don't you really want to be with me? Why aren't you, giving your all into our relationship? Why aren't you, putting your best foot forward? Like, because you think of all the steps that come into like real relationships and real commitment or something. But sometimes the other person can be just like shutting it down. Sometimes it's not meant for y'all to go far like that. And it's like that's things you don't really think about. Like when you're in something and you really really want to be with that person, or you really like that person, and you want it to blossom and have this great glorious thing, right? I know, right? Exactly. Like you really are expecting a different outcome, but for some reason it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. It's like a disconnect somewhere. Like the pieces are not fitting. It's like a puzzle. The puzzle pieces are just not fitting, right? And just like you really don't understand it. I've been through those situations so many times. It's like, what? When we're like, okay, like I'm really digging this person. I feel like we get along, but it's a disconnect. Like they're not giving their all. Like things are just not aligning. Like all these hiccups are happening. Like you might got outside people interfering. Like it be all these different things, and you don't even think about like why. Like why is it happening, right? Why is it happening, right? So and as I got older, wiser. Hey, sister.
We already finished January on the fire. We ended late. I just got done performing.
Okay.
And we
Yeah,
just ended a little bit late. But I'm here.
yeah. But thank you
Yeah. So what
for
we talking about? What we talking about? Fill me in.
Yeah, so I just was basically talking about the Jackson being can be redirection, and just trusting the detours. And right now I'm just talking about like the relationship aspect of it, of how sometimes things don't align. Like you can be in a relationship, you meet somebody, you can really be digging them, and you want to see it grow and blossom, and all these things be in the way, and the pieces are just not fitting sometimes, and you wonder why. Like what's going on? Like why we're not connecting the way we should be connecting? Or why is all these things happening? They keep things from like going forward and blossoming the way they should be. You know. So I've struggled with that a lot, especially like in the past. Like wanting something, right, and it happens more. It does. Like wanting something more, it's just not happening. It just doesn't work out the way you want it to be, right? And you think about it like it's from like rejection, but that rejection can be redirection. It's
For
not meant
sure.
for
Every
it's
time.
not meant it's not meant for that
Yeah.
relationship to go any further than what it is.
Exactly, exactly. It's like that. I don't, like you said, like when you said rejection, it's like with every just aspect of life. You know what I'm saying? It's like whether it's like say relationships, jobs. It's like anytime something not working out. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just it's just good. I mean, like I said, just to go ahead and reroute. You know what I'm saying? Go
And
ahead and reroute. You know, yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly, yeah,
And just
yeah,
not even stress it. And sometimes and learn to be like, thank you. Learn to be like glad that them situations didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
absolutely.
sometimes it's like you just run into a whole better situation.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna break it down, because start out with relationships, like sometimes it's not meant to work out. Like it's a bigger picture, and it's like just by verbalizing that, it's like I'm glad like those situations didn't work out. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like what I
right.
thought was supposed to be the end all be all, it didn't work out for a reason. It's like I can really sit back and say thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, thank you for that redirection. Thank you for rejecting that relationship. Thank you for
Yeah.
not letting that union come to fruition. Because
Yes.
I'm like,
Yes.
man, like I needed those detours. It's just like
Right.
now you can really like trust the detour. So I was talking about like relationship, and then you talk about like job. That's a real big one, especially like doing jobs. Oh my God.
With jobs. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why it's like, yeah, don't ever feel bad about being told no.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Listen, oh my God. If I can get a buck for every time I've been told no for a job, child. Oh my God. Especially when you're planning and preparing, and it's like you go in there with that confidence, like, man, I'm giving my A game, like I got it going on. The interview goes well, and you just like, oh, you feeling good, you're feeling good. And then they say, oh well, although you are impressive and we are impressed with you, we had a much stronger candidate. Be like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
You feel like that windows go out of yourself. Oh
It
my
was
God.
times where like, yeah, like they was saying all the right stuff. I thought it was just a great interview, thinking like, I know I got this job, and then sure enough, it's like no call back. And I'd be
No
like,
problem.
dang, I was like, what happened?
Right.
But yeah, yeah. And the first thing I think is like, oh, it's something else better for me. You know what I'm saying? Then yeah, just don't even sweat it. Yeah. Or sometimes like, you know how like, what I mean, like if you like driving or something, and what I mean, it's like, you think that you like went in like a wrong way or something like that, what I mean, or and then what I mean, realize that it was just like some, what I mean, it might have been something else going on down in that area, you know what I'm saying, and so it's
Right.
like good that you end up being redirected.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. It's amazing how like that wisdom come in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like things that I would like get upset about, be like, God, like wow, like what in the world happened, right? And
Yeah.
you get to the moments like it's like, dang, like I can't never get it right. Like why is everybody rejecting me and stuff like that?
Mm.
Wow, like that could really start to like play on you. When that door is never open, like doors are always like closing or something. But I
Yeah.
feel like as I got like older, I started saying, okay, it's something better. It's something better. This is not
Mhm.
happiness, it's something better. It's something better. So this is like why
Yeah.
I really wanted to like talk about a situation because I feel like a lot of people probably struggle with the rejection, struggle with
Mhm.
rejection. You know, whether
Yeah, yeah, because it's painful. It can feel painful initially.
he says bad for
Yeah.
them, but great for me. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like
Oh.
I can talk about so many different stories and scenarios where like I can appreciate the rejection turning into redirection. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Um, and we talk about also well like friendship, like when you get into a friendship and you think y'all bonding, y'all gelling, oh my God, this is my homie, this my bestie, and all that, and then something haunts it,
Yeah.
right? Something haunts it or something happens, and it's like, wait a minute, what? Like I thought we was really cool. Like I thought that was my friend, and something happens,
Yeah.
and it just totally like sends it to a whole different direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I could talk about hours and hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, we're talking about that rejection can be redirection. It's like trusting the detour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's almost, yeah, like you said, trusting the process, trusting the detour, finding like that silver lining, what I'm saying, in it, so that way it's like that, rejection won't stress you out.
right.
It's like, yeah, it's finding a better way to think about it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because there's a difference between rejection and unalignment.
Mm, mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear
Right.
that. I hear that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because, I mean, but it's like, that's the thing, it's like, when you get, like rejected from something, yeah, that's what it is. Like, it's not aligned, you know what I mean? But you said there's a difference between rejection and unalignment. So I wanted to hear you explain that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So So sometimes it's not like no forever.
Mhm.
It could be it's not right now.
Yes, exactly. Yes, 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 yes. And that
Hmm.
makes so much sense. You know what I mean? Like you said, you know what I mean, is yeah. So just because
Hmm.
you're hearing a no right then don't mean, it's like don't quit,
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right,
It's like
right,
it might be
right.
a not right now.
Yep,
I hear
yep,
that. Yeah, for sure. For
yes,
sure. Yeah, like
yes,
relationships that come back around again.
exactly. Yes, yes. It's not no forever. It's not right now. It's just not.
Yeah.
And it's like once you get that mindset, it's like it helps you be able to navigate a little better, better easier when
Yeah.
or when things don't work out or things don't happen or things are not aligned the
Right.
way they
Yes.
that you expect them to
Yeah.
be. Right.
Acceptance. It's like
That's it.
acceptance is the key, you know what I mean?
That's it. Yes.
And understanding and just being like, okay, all right, what I'm saying, like you said, it's not working out right now. Oh, my ex used to say, well, it was his like little motto: if it don't fit, don't force it.
Don't force it.
It don't
Yes.
fit, don't force it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, like, like you said, it's not aligned, at the moment, or you know what I mean, whatever. So just don't force it. Do something else. You know what I mean? Or you know how they say, like, if you love something, like let it go. Come
So
back, see you, it's yours. You know what I mean?
it's
Kind of
yours.
thing.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I can think of a lot of scenarios. You know what I mean? Situations where that can happen. You know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's like when you let it go, you know what I mean, and let it flow, let go and let flow.
Yes.
What was
Yes.
meant to be is gonna be,
Gonna
you
be.
know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's why I try to say, remember that all good things come to those people. Exactly, exactly,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I feel like taking on that mentality of saying it's not right now
Mhm.
is a good way, like to like navigate it. But it's like, but it's one of those things like you just have to really be careful in your thought because sometimes that rejection can um make you feel like you're not worth it. If you're not careful with your thought process, it can make you feel like, well, maybe I'm not worthy, or maybe I'm not supposed to have it, or something like that. And you definitely have to like shift that
Yeah.
mindset to like
My
how
little,
rejection is
they have a
actually
little
happening.
Trump circle in the middle here, and then we're
Uh,
gonna show a shot to
Oh,
celebrate our community.
I'm
So,
too
that's
close
right,
to
Kevin
the.
Smith.
You can
oh,
hear
okay.
all of that.
I was
Stop.
like, am I echoing?
Yeah.
Over here at the Hiking House.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
now
just.
it to that question, like, did you like think of a
It gets
time
better now.
like you were rejected for something? Like, did it break you or did it like help build you up later on?
Um. I mean, I would think like maybe initially, I'm saying, feeling broken, feeling, bad, and sad and stuff, Um, but yeah, but definitely, use those things as stepping stools, what I
Mm-hmm.
mean, to like move forward and let things motivate me, to keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, yeah, definitely not letting it break me, what I'm saying? But, just to like, go ahead and, find ways to just keep it moving and yeah, like so, use it as a motivational tool, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean I got stories for days. I can tell out a whole bunch of those. You know what I mean? But yeah, like you say, jobs, um, you know, yeah, mainly like jobs and stuff like that, or things that I, might have had wanted, auditions.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, times like even like wanting to be like, what I mean, in a band, what I mean, it was like, like not like you're not ready,
Mm,
so,
yeah.
and which is like
Yeah.
fine, you know. Yeah, what I mean, it's like, I can accept all of that, what I mean, it's like, things whenever it's like corrective criticism, I embrace that.
Yeah.
I embrace that, what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's like, all right, I still have growing to do. or whatever, so yeah, I like to continue to grow.
Yeah,
It's like if you let it break you, then it's like, it's your growth stops.
yes,
You know?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. That's the whole point. And thinking of rejection, it can be redirecting. It's redirecting you towards something bigger, something better.
Yeah.
I was just diving into this to break it down. It's like, especially if that's something like what you're struggling with, if you're struggling with like always being rejected, having those feelings of thinking that, you're not worthy and, nothing's going to open up for you. Because sometimes you can fall in those things when you keep hearing those no, 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 no all the time. Like, it's something like it could definitely like affect you.
For sure. I think
You know?
especially like, in the entertainment industry and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you hear, like with actors and things and stuff. Like they say like, if you can't handle rejection, that's not the business for you.
no.
Because there's gonna be a lot of that.
Yep,
It's gonna be a
okay.
lot of that.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love when I hear stories about when people say I've heard no's a thousand, like thousands of times, but I was waiting on that one yes. I didn't let
Hmm.
all those no's deter me. I still kept going. I still kept moving forward. I
Exactly.
still kept
Exactly.
grinding.
Like they
Yes,
say, like, 'cause it'd be like that 1,001, time might be the time that you get the yes.
exactly.
So it's like if it's, something that you really want, something that you really want to do, it's like that's why it's like, how they say, you got to just keep going after it.
You have to
You
keep on
know?
that thing. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
except in relationships, what I mean, like, not after the same person. You
Okay.
gotta take no for an answer and just leave it
Oh
alone.
man.
You
Okay.
know, yeah,
Child, exactly. Like, ooh, I like, look, that's a whole other different animal, child. Like, woo, Lord, thank you, Lord. Thank you that the
yeah.
stars is alive.
He said, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you that the stars did not align. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I think about like relationships, it's like, man, I'm so glad that they're closed, because honey, because
Mhm.
it wouldn't have made way for things to happen greater, like in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And they say you have to like make room for things. You have to make room for things. You know,
Yeah.
you have to like have a positive mindset, for them doors to open, for those
Yeah.
opportunities to open, you know,
Right.
and things to align the way they should align, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so it's like, so right now we're talking about how like rejection can make you feel, right? Um
Yeah.
but it's like, but we gotta actually think about how we can make it work for us instead of it being against us, right?
Right. Right. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make it work,
Make it
right?
work. Make rejection work for you instead of
Exactly.
feeling bad about it.
Exactly, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So what they call those is like divine detours, like when the rejection
Mm.
actually protects you.
Uh-huh.
Like what?
When rejection protects
When
you.
rejection protects you.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Lord have
Yeah.
mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Lord
Mm-hmm.
have mercy.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and because that's what I'm saying. It's like sometimes, like you be mad, but you know what I mean. But then it's like you go around another corner, what I'm saying, and you see something like find something even better, you
yes,
know.
yes,
Yeah, yeah, but
yes.
I don't know. It's like I be feeling like I be thinking that rich people would learn that. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know, like soon as something not working out, it'd be like, all right, boom, next. You know what I'm saying? They just move on.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, it's like don't never sweat what ain't working out. Don't
Exactly,
don't never
exactly.
sweat what ain't working.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah, right. It's like
Yeah.
sometimes we don't realize until like much later, that the thing that we wanted would actually hurt us.
Yeah. Right.
So, yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
say my wisdom years, I think about a lot of different situations and a lot of different scenarios. I was like, what would have happened if that would have actually fell through? Like, what would happen if it would have went the way I wanted it to go? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, like I
Yeah.
could definitely appreciate like them divine detours, and like and that's the beauty of like redirection, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Um, it's either it's God, the universe, or like whatever you believe in is saying, I've got something better for you.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, and that's what you gotta trust and know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Every time. Every time. You know, it's like you
yeah,
can't get too stuck
yes,
in what you want. You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like you said, it's like, the universe got a different plan for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. Yep,
Hi.
yep.
Yes.
Got something better for you. I
Yeah.
agree. Yep. Because I think I talked about a little bit about wanting to like shift gears, like especially like in my career, like in my job, just like wanting to like do something different. And I felt like I was like grinding hard, right?
Yeah.
Hard to like try to make this change, right?
Mhm.
Try to do something different, try to let a different door open up, right? And
Right.
I went and put positive, like, oh my God, like, okay, this is gonna happen. I'm looking for these changes. I just want something like different. I just want a new door to open up, right? And
Mhm.
it was like shut down. Like shut like you said, it was like the God, the universe, something, like shut it down, like, nope, nope. I got
Yeah.
something for you, like I got a different direction for you. It's like you don't understand these things in the middle. And I
Mhm.
had to really like think about it, but like God must got something better for me. Must have got something different for me.
Right. Right.
And
Yeah.
we got
It just be those times, sometimes it's like you be feeling like ain't nothing working out. It be like,
yes,
dang, you know what I'm saying? And it's like it wears on you. You know what I mean?
yes,
When you thinking like that, when you feeling like that, you know what I'm saying too. And it's just like, dang, like nothing is working out, ain't nothing working out. It's
yeah,
like, yeah, you gotta just already change that thought because thinking like that, it just seems like you just attract more of that. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nothing going to work out. You keep, me saying ain't nothing working out.
yeah. But
You
thank you, love
know,
you. Yes, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
And it's
Yeah,
like even when you might just be like speaking on, like the reality of, like, what has been happening, but that don't mean that it's going to continue to happen. It's like instead of being like, ain't nothing working out, it's like
yeah.
thinking more like something is going to work out.
Something is going to work
You
out.
know,
Something
what I mean,
going
what's meant for me is going to be, and something will work out. You know what I'm
exactly,
saying? You know?
exactly. And it's like you don't realize like how things open up when like you just said, like you really stepped and highlight like
Mm.
the way I've been like approaching stuff. Like I said, what's meant for me is for me. What's
Yeah.
meant for me is for me. What's meant for me is for me. It's
Right.
like once you like come to that notion or you that idea of that things are going to happen the way they're supposed to happen and what is meant to happen will happen.
Um,
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah.
I
And
like
I highly encourage like you to
cowboy.
take on that type of mentality because what's
Thank
meant for you is for you. And
thank
nothing
you.
or nobody
Turn the
can do
microphone up for the singer next time.
is
Okay.
for
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Yeah, he was just talking about the performance. But yeah. Go ahead. Say that one more time for me, Mika.
Yeah. No, I was just talking about how like a better way of going through life is embracing the fact that what's meant for you is for you. What's meant for you is
Exactly.
okay.
Exactly. Yes,
Mm-hmm,
yes, yes.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yeah. Like you said, trusting the process, the journey,
mm-hmm,
journey of life and all the interesting things that happen, the yeses, the nos.
mm-hmm.
Life is
Yes,
so interesting.
it is.
You know?
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It is. It is. It is. Yep.
It
Yep.
is.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going crazy every other day.
Yeah.
Be like, what is
Yeah.
the world we live in?
It girl.
But nah, like it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the idea of like a closed door could be as um perceived as being divine protection. You know what I'm saying? Closed doors is divine protection. I'm like,
Closed doors is divine protection.
whoo,
Closed
girl.
door. Like I gotta say that one more time. Closed doors is divine protection. You know what I mean? So you know, because you know when a door closes in your face, and you be like, but you gotta be like, you gotta just be like, it's divine protection.
Divine protection.
Divine protection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That door closed. You be like, okay, thank you, next,
That part.
thank
That
you, next.
that part. Yes. Take it as a thank you.
Yeah. Be like, it's all right. It's all right.
It
You know,
is.
and
It is.
sometimes it be like the other people that surround that be like, you know, they be having more feelings than you do about it because you might have that understanding. You be like, okay, it's all right. It's okay. It's all
That
right.
part.
It's okay. But they
Yes.
be looking like, dang, that door just got closed in your face.
Right.
They be like, what? What? She said no. What he said no? You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta, you know, be like, it's okay, it's all right. You gotta help convince them that it's okay and it's all right. But really, you don't gotta convince them, you know what I mean? You don't even gotta, you know, but it's still like you gotta put up them blockages so
Yes.
that their thoughts and stuff not having an influence on your thoughts.
Yes.
You know
Yes.
what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
While you maintain your close the door, you know what I mean, thought being divine protection.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like once that thought process changes, like it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know, God got something better. He got a bigger plan. And that's what I say. He has a bigger plan for me.
Yeah.
That's the way I approach everything. There is a bigger plan. It's a bigger plan. And it's like rejection can teach discernment. Right?
Yes.
Right? Yep. That like not everything that glitters is gold, child. Not everything that glitters is hello. Hi. How are you? Hello.
Somebody here that I thought was your sister. I'm like, Janae's sister? And she was like, no, but there you are.
Hello. Hi.
She is just so sharp and so beautiful and so fly and so fine.
I see them glasses. Hello,
Yeah,
hello.
but she don't be doing our live. So today, our live is about what's that?
Rejection can be redirection.
Okay, redirection.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Detours.
I love it.
So, yeah. Listen, walking testimony, okay?
Yes.
Because, you know, rejection is protection and divine redirection.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is
Yes.
a portal to understanding how we can embody divine detachment and how we can walk in complete compassion. Because them folks don't know what they lost.
Yes.
But we know what we gained. Amen.
Hey,
Amen.
amen. Can I get an amen? And a
Yeah.
hallelujah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
But that's real talk. That was a lot of big words for that's real talk. You know what
That
I mean?
is right.
Because people will have you out here rejecting yourself, selling yourself out, letting yourself down, and it's like your inner child is crying out for attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of times we get these tests of dealing in situations and dealing with people that trigger awakening. And so it doesn't excuse or pardon them for their behavior or their treatment of you.
Yes.
But what you then have to do afterward is look at it and say, okay, so what did that show me about what my worth is and where I've been denying myself my worth, where I've been neglecting myself, where I've been allowing people to tell me who I am and what I'm supposed to be and who I am and just all of those kind of things. It's hard when you're dealing in situations when the people behind said activation, let's put it that way, when those people are still like in your social circle or in your family, in your community. That makes it hard because then it's like, well, do I exile myself? Do I take myself out of the picture? Because it's painful to be in space where those people are. But then you wind up missing out.
Yeah.
Why are you punishing yourself? You know what I'm saying? We take accountability for whatever we did that might have been, you know, out of character, off our square, whatever. But you never exile yourself. Take the time that you need to you know, to lick your wounds or whatever, you know, get yourself together. But then after that, Be out here in these streets. Live your life. Spend time with your children. Spend time with your mate, your divine family, your chosen family, the people
Yeah.
that really care about you. And
Yeah.
but most importantly, be with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because no one can love you the way that you know how to love you, and the way that we are sent here to learn how to love ourselves so that we can elevate and do the next assignment. You know what I mean? Whatever the next assignment is. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's I'm saying that so much for me and so much for everybody else who needs to hear it. And so for
Mm-hmm.
whoever it's resonant for, like I should give thanks for the resonance. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Yeah.
I love
Yes. Yes.
you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Yes.
They ready to walk around.
Thank you. Hi.
Yes.
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh look, but I think she got some little something to tell me.
Got something to tell you.
Oh, yeah, you threw that rock so far. Yeah. Okay. Yes, love you too.
Love you. Well, take care, baby.
Yes. Yes. Aye, aye, girl. Oh, the bees.
Watch out for the bees. Watch out for the bees.
Yes, the
Yes.
honeybees is out here. And Saba Light, I love you. I love this hair, girl. Yes, honey. You're looking good. You're looking okay.
Yes.
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 Them are
Yes. Yes.
babies.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
yes,
But yeah.
yes,
I love the light and wisdom that the nuggets that you just dropped. Yeah, yeah.
yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
Because it's like when people walk away or like when the doors are shut, like sometimes it's clearing your path for purpose. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yes.
Clearing
Yeah,
your
because but
path.
like she was saying, you know, what I mean, sometimes it's like you get told no about something, and I mean, and it's like in this society, and people be dealing with embarrassment and all types of issues and things and stuff. You know what I mean, and what I mean, be like afraid to show their face
Yes.
again. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying and
Yep.
stuff, but
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
it's like you
Yep.
gotta, like you said, lick your wounds and get back out there. You
Absolutely.
know,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. And it's tough, especially like you said, like when you're in a circle that's like, oh man, God, like you got rejected or you didn't get it or something like that. It's like, okay,
yeah,
it's clearing the path for a better purpose. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to step on them bootstraps and I'm going to keep moving. It was a divine detour. It's sending me in another direction. It wasn't meant for me to have it right now. It wasn't in alignment. You know what I'm saying?
right, yes,
Yeah, yeah. And
yeah.
sometimes like it's hard for people to really understand that. It's like you really have to attach into like
Yeah,
your
man, because
own
it be
inner
hard to digest, especially when it's
it's
something that you want so much. You know
right,
what I'm saying? And you
right,
be feeling, especially, or we be feeling like it's so meant for you, or in your mind, it's the right time. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And then, what I'm saying? It's like, you like, oh, like, I know this is it. I know this is it. And then it don't happen. And it be like, what? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, having to also admit that you were wrong. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And it wasn't the right time. It wasn't meant to be here. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work out. And just that acceptance.
it's
Having
acceptance.
to accept that,
Definitely, it's
you
definitely
know.
it's definitely
Yeah.
acceptance. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, which is like tough, right? If you're not at that stage of acceptance, right, and you let
hmm
rejection like overtake you, you know what I'm saying, and not
Yeah.
realizing that it's just a detour. It's like it's not no forever. It's just not yet, not right now. It's not.
Right. Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It took. Yeah, like I said, like now that my wisdom years, I can sit back and reflect on that, right? Because like I said, you don't
Yeah.
realize that till later that it was definitely something that wasn't good for you. That's why it didn't happen. It
Mhm.
was something good. It wasn't supposed to be what you wanted it to be. So it's like I can just appreciate it, right? So it's like you gotta like have like that self trust, right? To
Yeah.
say like if it didn't happen, maybe it wasn't supposed to yet.
hmm
Wasn't supposed to yet. You know what I'm
Wasn't
saying?
supposed to yet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I can think of a child. I'm like, I didn't just live long enough where I just got a lot of those moments. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So many times, you know what I'm saying? Where it just be like, ugh. but you'd be like, okay. And that'd be like the first thing, like you say, it's like the first thing I start doing is just trying to talk myself back up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to talk myself
Right.
back up,
Right.
and yeah, and it's like, and that'd be hard. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like even that'd be hard. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Because sometimes it's like I don't be knowing if I but quite believe it or not yet. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Right.
it just be like, okay, it's all right, it's all right. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I feel like I'm still working on that like immediate, understanding of just being like, what I mean? Okay, door closed, all right, that's cool, bam. I don't even have to think about it. Just be like,
Yeah.
okay, and just keep it moving. You
Yes.
know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? Just be like, okay. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah.
right here. All right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said. Yeah. Charlie said sometimes we don't. We don't. We don't. Right. You're right.
Yeah.
It's like you just kind of said. Like I could think of a lot of times where I look back and said, "Thank God that didn't work out."
Right.
Thank
Right.
God that didn't
Mm-hmm.
work out. Oh my God. Oh my
Yeah.
God. And it's like during the moment, it's like you really want it to work. Like you're hoping and you're like, man, like what's going on? Like, why is it not working? And then
Yes.
you get through that situation and it's like, okay, it is what it is, you know. Then have
Mm-hmm.
that door closed, whatever the situation is, and you can look back and say, thank God it didn't work. Like I've had a lot of thank God it didn't work out.
Right. Yes.
I've
Yeah.
had so many of those.
Yeah.
Man, oh my
Mhm.
God.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then sometimes it's like it's just you just never know. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? You'd be like, I don't know what that would have been like had that happened. You know what
Right.
I mean? But yeah, it definitely has been times where you'd be like, I'm so glad.
I'm so
You're like,
glad.
I'm so glad that, yeah, yeah. Or you
Uh,
realize this before that, what I mean, type of thing.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man. I had those
Mhm.
so many times. Like, oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah. Like it's them divine detours. It's like, it was being redirected because it was something better that was supposed to happen. Something better that was supposed to
Right.
happen. Right.
Yeah.
And it's like what did that like rejection redirect you toward, you know, in that moment
Hmm.
of rejection? It's like what did it redirect you? Like I can think of a million things that
Yeah.
rejection directed me toward.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, yes. It's like how many hours you got?
Yeah.
Like how many hours you got? Yeah, what's
Mhm.
meant to be?
What is meant to be will be. That's
Yep.
right.
It may not be for what you want. Exactly, exactly. That's
Exactly.
what we are talking about. Yep.
Hmm.
Whatever you believe in is saying, I've got something better for you. You know what I
Right.
mean? Got something better for you. It's like when that rejection actually protects you from something that could have hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, if rejection can protect us, it's like, so what do we do with it while we're in the middle of it?
Mhm.
Like, what do we do while we're in the middle of it? Right?
Pray.
Right. Right.
Pray,
Right.
meditate,
Right.
practice,
Right.
train. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Go get better. Maybe you wasn't ready. You gotta go get ready.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah, it's like, you keep on preparing, you know what I'm saying? You know, um, yeah, you know what I mean? Keep on elevating, like you said, don't let it break you down, you know what I mean? Let it lift you up, yeah, just
Right.
keep on practicing.
Right.
Keep on working
Right.
at it, you know what I mean? So that, you can try to, come back better, the
Yeah.
next time.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Because sometimes, like when you're in the middle of it, it don't feel like it's divine. It's like,
Right.
what is happening? Like, why am I being rejected? Like, why is this not working out for me? And and I know sometimes you could tend to get like those woe is me. Like, I got nothing is going right. Everything I tried is not working out.
Hmm.
Whatever this. It's not working out. It's always failing or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like it's like it could go one or two ways. It's like you could keep trying at the same thing, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Or you could try something else,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
So, you know what I mean? It just depends, you know what I mean, on, what I mean, like if you can, you know what I mean? Because, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen, them shows, So You Think You Can Dance,
yes,
American Idol. You know
yes,
what I'm saying, and stuff, and folks be
yes.
like, oh, you know what I mean, you be thinking that they go and be like just the truth because they'll say like, oh, I've been at this for 15 years, you know what I'm saying, or something, 25 years, and and it'd be like, you should stop here, like, do not quit your day job, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean,
Yes, yes,
or what I mean, like learn an instrument, or what I mean, just do something else because that is, like you're
yeah.
not meant for that. You know what I
I'm not
mean?
for that.
But in
I'm
their
not for that.
mind, they be like, what I mean, they be wanting it so bad.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I was
yeah.
just seeing that, and it'd be like, wow, um, you know, and stuff, you know what I mean? So like I said, you know what I mean? It's like, either keep trying, you know what I mean, continuing to do what you can to elevate, you know what I
Yes,
mean, or,
yes,
make it better, you know
yep,
what I mean, to where, what I'm saying, to, what I mean, to put yourself in a better position, or try something else.
yes, 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 yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be tough. Like you said, like you look at those like shows that way, like First Got Taught, stuff like that, and like sometimes people be like devastated when they don't get chosen or they hear that
Mhm.
no or they're not right now or something. They be like devastated. But I definitely like appreciate when the person they get that they hear that no, that female say, okay, let's come back even strong or something like that.
Mhm.
You know what I
And
mean?
sometimes you hear them say that to them. They be like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, you almost there. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? You know what I mean? They be
yes,
like, come back next year.
yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes,
They tell them,
yes,
come back next year.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Go get a little bit better. You know what I mean? A little bit more experience.
yes.
You know,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. Yep, yep.
Mhm. That's why I
So
said,
it's
like, I like corrective criticism. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? I
yes,
like I like feedback. You know what I
yes,
mean?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
let me know, you know what I mean, what I can do, you know what I mean, especially if you see potential, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying,
right.
let me
That
know,
part.
what things I can improve on. Give me some tips.
Give me some tips.
you
Yes,
know.
that's it.
Yeah.
What can I improve on? Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's that constructive criticism, right?
Right.
Let you know it's something there. Like you have something there. It's
Mhm.
just not your timing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that's easier to accept and digest as opposed to
Mhm.
like that no, like don't quit your day job. Like
Be like, not yet, not
give me
yet.
something.
Be
Give me
like, look, just keep on at it, you know what I mean, get in them 10,000 hours, because that's what they say with like musicians and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah,
just keep on working. You know what I mean? 10,000 hours before you like ready.
ready, ready.
Yeah, you gotta get ready.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause
Wonderful.
yeah,
Honey, good.
Good to see you.
Wow, good to see
You
you
have a
too.
beautiful voice.
Thank
I have
you.
your number, but it's in my
Yeah.
other phone. But I have
Aw.
this. Let me give you my card.
She said you have a beautiful voice. Thank
hello,
you.
hello.
Right now we're talking about rejection being redirection. Yes, I'm
Okay.
doing a live with my sister. We are live on YouTube
Hey,
right
how
now.
are you?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Take that
Thank you.
and look at my website.
I
Okay?
sure will. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
love it. I love
yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah. That's
Yeah, so
awesome.
far, what I mean, I see it's like I got a little feedback, you know what I mean? So I sang with the Electric Real Land today
Okay,
in the this fall harvest festival.
nice.
Yeah, it was a lot more people. It's actually like kind of shutting down now, we was the last band. And
Okay,
yeah, and so one other thing that I heard, piece of advice, they was like they had to turn the mic up for me.
Okay.
So I mean, I guess I got a soft belt. I don't do a lot of belting and
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm welcoming. I've been waiting to hear. I can't wait till we have like the band meeting. You know what I'm saying? But they just like, oh, you sound great, you sound great. But I'll be like, I usually, I think I'll be doubting myself a little bit. You know what I mean? It'd be like, tell me the truth. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But
Right. Right.
yeah, like I said, you know what I mean? Because now I know where I know what I need to go and work on. But if everybody just like, oh, it was great, it was great, it was great, they'd be like, okay. In my head, I'm like, all right, well, it was great. But um, but what I mean, like for me, like we haven't had like a lot of practices.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm kind of new. You know what I mean? Kind of new to the situation where
Okay.
they've already had the situation going on for a while now. You know what I
Got
mean?
you.
So
Got you.
I know that we got some shit to work on. You
Okay.
know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, but it was good. It was all right. You know what I'm saying? We did good. We did good. Yeah, but it
Nice.
was fun.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
but like you say, we gotta keep working on it, keep getting better. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Keep, what I'm saying? Gotta keep that practice so you can be ready. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You gotta, so like I said, be ready so you don't have to get ready.
That that part. That part.
Mhm.
Exactly. 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 Yeah. Yeah. But I'm glad you get a lot of feedback, constructive feedback and stuff.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I love it.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So for those that are tuned in, we're talking about that rejection can be redirection, and
Yeah.
just like trusting the detours, a trust in the detour, right? Because
Yeah.
sometimes like nobody likes to be in that like in between, like that
Mhm.
time between rejection and redirection. It's like the waiting part can be like very uncomfortable, right?
Mhm.
It could be confusing, it could be like quiet, but that's when you start that growth start happening. It's like,
Mhm.
okay, that quiet in between time. It's like, all right, I might not have got that opportunity or that didn't work out, I don't understand it or whatever. That's when you really have to like sit in it for a minute and be like, okay, what do I need to do to change this? What direction am I supposed to be going? You know,
Right.
you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes. So
Mhm.
that's that reflection.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Take that time to reflect.
Yes.
What I mean? Be like, okay, what like, because what I mean, I think a lot of times, the first thing that we might start to do is to blame ourselves. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? And I think it's good to take a good look at yourself. You know what I
Yes.
mean? But also, like I said, it may not even have anything to do with you. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You know what I mean? Though
Yes.
too, what I mean? It
Yes.
may be, you know, just not like I said, what I mean, just not in alignment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It just might not be just the right time.
Mhm.
Maybe it's them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I mean? You just
Yeah.
not, but whatever the situation, if you just not the right puzzle piece or
Yeah.
something, you know what I mean? That don't mean that there's anything wrong with you. You know what I
Right.
mean? But it's like, maybe you're not gonna fit in that situation, you
Mhm.
know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But sometimes we definitely be wanting stuff that's not even meant for us. You know
Okay,
what I'm
that part.
saying? We be
That
wanting
part.
things that,
That
yeah,
part.
yeah. It's like, what I
Exactly.
mean, like you said, like chasing things that we want, but like you said, what I mean, around the corner is what we actually need,
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Ab-
yeah. Hmm.
Absolutely. Yep. 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 And it's
Yeah.
like sometimes you got like you said, gotta sit in that discomfort without losing faith that
Right.
that it's
Yeah.
something bigger around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah. Girl, I'm so hungry as a hostage right now. I'm starving. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it. I'm like, I don't think I ate anything yet. Cause
What?
just getting ready for the show. Cause yeah, what I mean, yeah, getting everything together. I had some tea, but I didn't eat no food. I'm gonna get me some food. Like I'm hungry.
You can hear
Yeah. I'm
child,
really
child,
starting to feel it now.
starting to
Now
feel
that
it.
everything is over, because you know how like before the show, I don't even really be liking to eat too much, you know, especially when I know
Yeah,
I gotta sing.
yeah,
But it's chilly out here. Like I'm starting to get congested
boy,
and a little bit and everything.
oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was a good day. I'm like the sun was out, the sun was shining and
Hmm.
stuff. Yeah. Everybody is starting to shut down.
Starting to shut down.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get to one of these food trucks before that. I see they got fat belly vegan.
Okay.
Fat belly vegan. Might have to try that one over there. Yeah. I was so happy I
Okay.
got to see my sister. She looks so good with that bald head. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you know, remember last time you seen her, she had hair. Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, she cut all her hair off.
Girl, I barely recognized her with the hair off.
Oh yeah. That's Phoenix. Yes, the songbird.
Girl,
Yes. Oh, look, so look, you didn't know who it was.
I sure didn't.
Oh
I
my
was just like, she looking sharp and fly. Whoever.
God. Yeah. I was
Me
like, she doing it with the bald head. Yes,
too.
that's a good look for
Oh
her.
man. Oh my God.
Hmm.
Love it. I was like,
Yeah.
yes, she's definitely sharp. Definitely sharp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
glad I love the way that she has embraced it. You know.
Yes. Love
Yes.
it. Love
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's been a minute since I saw her, but that's good. I'm glad, and
Uh-huh.
I love like her beautiful spirit, like, and how she just like you know had dropped like some nuggets regarding our
Right.
topic. You know what I mean? Just like
Yes.
rejection can be like redirection, right? And it's like
Mhm.
using rejection like as a mirror. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like what can it teach you about like your
Hmm.
desires and like your boundaries or like even your resilience, like
Yes.
your resilience.
Yeah, resilience.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Yes,
Hmm.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yep, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
like sometimes like while you're waiting for that opportunity or waiting for that door to open, or realizing that it was just a shift, that something
hmm.
else is coming along. Like it's like how they say, like you can like journal about and write about like your dreams and aspirations or something, and
Hmm.
like praying to say, God, like this didn't happen or something, you
Hmm.
know. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. This didn't happen, but I'm waiting for your divine word, you know what I'm saying? Waiting for,
Hmm.
for that opportunity. I know that you're redirecting me somewhere else, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Well, and that's powerful just to automatically be like, okay, all right, I'm being redirected. You
Yes.
know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like it's
Yes.
okay, I'm being
Yes.
redirected. You
Yes.
know, and
Yes.
like that's everything. Like that's enough right there. You know what I mean? Just okay, I'm being redirected. It's
Yeah,
okay.
redirect. Yes, 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 yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep.
Hmm.
It's like building that confidence after being rejected. Like
Yeah.
reminding yourself of who you are. Okay,
Hmm. Yes,
reminding
indeed.
yourself who you are. Right, right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like redirection is like a revelation. Like it reveals like what's meant for you and what's not meant for you.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
How
saying?
about that?
Right?
Hmm.
What's meant for you and what's not meant for you. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's like every time like think about like I think about my growth. I think about my growth
Hmm.
about like how long like it took for me to get to that point. Like because sometimes rejection can be like, oh, like that thing. But it's like
Yeah. You'd
once
be
you
like,
acceptance and
yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
I think sometimes people go through that like they can't believe it happened to them.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Oh, I can't believe this happened to me. You know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't believe they told me no. You know, it's like, why not you?
Like what? What?
Mhm.
You told me that like some people really struggle with that. Some people really
Yeah,
struggle with that, right? Right.
right,
Like some things are meant for you and some things are not. It's like
right.
come to that realization. It's like when you come to that realization, oh my God, like it changes like your whole thought process,
Mhm.
right? And they said like it's actually like a quote that says like rejection doesn't define your worth, it refines your path.
Hey.
Hey.
Mhm. Yes. Yes.
You know
Yeah,
what
I
I
feel
mean?
like that's like what Phoenix was saying too. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like you can't let it break you and you know what I mean, like thinking that like you said, like defining your worth. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes, yes,
Yeah, it just means that it's something else for you.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. Rejection does not define your worth. It
Right.
and your past.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. I have to like constantly remind myself that it's like I know I'm worth. I know I got it going on. I was like,
Right.
okay, this was the meant for me to be.
Yeah.
Okay, and something bigger happened
Yeah.
around the corner, right?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm just
Yep.
gonna be open to it. I'm just gonna embrace it and be ready for it when it comes. You know what I mean? Because
Indeed.
I already know
Yes.
something bigger and better is coming along the pipe. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. But they tell you that you should like really like write down like one rejection that you're actually holding on to, like you're still holding on to, right? And
Mhm.
then like write one thing that you learned and gained because of it, you know,
One thing that you learned because of it.
learned or gained because of that
Yeah,
one
because of
that
it.
you're holding on to. Like what have you learned or gained from that like from that rejection, you know?
Yeah, my very first thought was that it doesn't define me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it doesn't define me. Um, yeah, you know what I mean? Like now I'm still writing my own story.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Angel Keys. Thank you, girl. I say I feel like I'm just a living testimony. Like I've had so many like rejection moments. I've been through so many different things and chapters and stages in my life. But the more that I'm open to like acceptance and thinking of the bigger picture, it's definitely helped me along the way. It's definitely helped me get to where I've gotten to, because it could have been so many different times that I could have said, you know what, I'm done, I give up, I'm not trying no more, but I kept growing and I kept saying, you know what, it's something bigger and better, it's something bigger and better. It's not no, it's just not right now. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
just embrace that mindset, you know.
Yeah.
And I sit back and I think on a lot of different things or opportunities that I wanted to happen or something, like whether the situation was in a relationship or, whether it was a job, I just think about and I reflect. I was like, man, like I'm so glad that it didn't because it was something bigger and better waiting for me. Like I felt
Exactly.
blessed and thankful that, that I was able to sit in that and it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And something else actually happened for me, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and
Mhm.
it's that question, like, how are you able to like move in confidence, right, towards your
Right.
peace and your power after that rejection happens, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
sometimes that can be tough, to still
Yes.
hold your head up high
Yes.
and walk
Yes.
in peace and power,
Uh-huh.
especially
For
when
sure.
people know, right? Especially when
Yeah.
people know
Yeah.
you were going for an opportunity or you were something big was supposed to
Yeah.
happen.
And you
It
think
didn't
it's so
happen.
positive about it.
Yes,
You know
yes,
what
yes,
I'm saying?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So they call that like walking in redirection, like that big glow up part, right? That big glow up part,
Yeah.
right? Right. Yeah. So it's like every no was setting you up for a better yes.
Yeah. How
Every
about
no
that?
was setting you up for a better yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Boop. You know what I'm saying? Right. Right.
Yes.
It's like every invitation is like an invitation for you to like evolve, right?
Right.
Um and sometimes like that rejection may have slowed you down a little bit, but that redirection definitely like could set you free, you know.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I guess it's like, not letting it slow you down. You know what I mean? Just, like I said, just moving,
Yes, yes,
because it's so much opportunity. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? That's just, all around. I think that if we think more on, like in that lane of, just being, what I mean, abundant opportunity, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Thank
Um,
you.
yeah, you know what I mean? Then it's like, okay, you know what I mean? All right, be like, the quicker you hear a no, the quicker you can get to your yes. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
So it's like,
That part.
okay, no, all
That
right,
part.
cool. All right, next. All right, no, all right, fine. All right,
Yeah,
no, all right, no, all right, fine. Okay, all right, no, all right, okay. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me hurry up and get these no's out the way.
that
You know what
part.
I'm saying? Because,
Yes,
I know that my yes is coming.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. Setting you up for a better yes. Yeah.
Well, I posted something the other day. It was like a old like Chinese proverb or something, and it say like the longer you stay, or like as soon as you realize that you're on a wrong train, get off immediately.
Woo!
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Because it's like the
Yes.
longer you stay on the wrong train, the more expensive, you know what I'm saying, that return trip is gonna be. So it's like, you know
Wow.
what I mean? So it's like, you wanna realize that it's wrong as quickly as possible. So
Absolutely.
that you can be like, okay, you can adjust.
You can adjust.
No.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Love that.
Ooh.
Love that. Love that. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
It's like now that you realized it, like you set yourself up for a better yes. It's like now you just have to like recognize and embrace the new opportunities, you know,
Right.
because you know they're coming. You know they're coming. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, they know they're coming, right? And it's
Uh-huh.
like you have that faith, like that trusting at the timing. Even when it's not your own timing, you gotta
Right.
trust that the timing is
Yeah, the
coming.
divine timing.
The divine timing,
Yeah.
the divine timing. It's not the timing that you expected that you wanted. Things don't
Yeah.
happen on your time all the time.
Right.
And, and it's like when you come to that moment, that realization, like, man, like it's not on my time, it's on God's time.
Uh-huh.
On God's time, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like reframing your mindset, like saying like I wasn't rejected, I was just rerouted. It's
Right.
you know, just rerouted.
Yes.
Wasn't rejected, I was rerouting.
Rerouted.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. So it's like as I say that to my listeners and to our viewers, it's just a way of encouraging like the gratitude, like for your lessons and that you learn it and you have person like a growth mindset that it doesn't always have to be no and be the end of the world. It's
Right.
not the end of the world. It's just not the timing for you. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just not the timing. It's something bigger and better happening.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But you just have to take that mindset that, okay, listen, all right, I'm just being redirected. I'm being rerouted. I'm being rerouted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's like that, like you said, like the rejection can be redirection, protection, preparation for something better.
Uh-huh.
Preparation for something better, okay?
Yes. Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Preparing you. Like, and when I say that, I think about how you talk about like the different talent shows and stuff like that. They go on there with these big hopes and dreams, and they like, oh my God, like this is gonna be it. I'm gonna get accepted, and I'm gonna make it through and stuff, and then it gets shut down.
Right.
It's shut down. You
Yeah.
know, it's like you might have had something there, just wasn't ready for you to like jump into no waters right now. You know what I mean? You
Mm-hmm.
have more preparing to do. It's like, and when you come back, you're bigger and stronger. You know what I'm saying? and you get that yes, it was like, yeah, it's preparing you for a better yes because it wasn't your time right. It wasn't your timing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta trust the process.
Yeah. Trust the
Oh.
process, trust the process. Yeah, yeah, and it's like when you're going through like that rejected moment, it's like you can't really be bitter about it. You gotta let all that bitterness go because it will block your blessings. If you're holding on to like,
Indeed.
oh, I'm
Exactly.
so upset that I didn't get it, you're gonna block your blessings.
Yeah, being mad and
Being
having a
mad,
nasty
upset,
attitude.
being
Gotta
mad
have
and
an
upset.
attitude of gratitude.
That part,
Yeah.
attitude, gratitude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
didn't work out. It's okay. Thank
It's
you.
okay. It's
Thank
okay.
you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep. 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 Don't block your blessings. Do not block your
Yeah.
blessings. Yep. Because that rejection is just detouring you for something better.
Mm-hmm.
Something that's more aligned with
Right.
your purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Something that's more aligned with your purpose. So yep, taking that negative attitude about it can definitely block your blessings. But okay, well you wasn't grateful. I was trying to pull you into something better. Put you in a better direction. You wasn't grateful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You
It
know
just
what I'm
sounds feel
saying?
good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yep, yep, yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm so glad to like really just like talk about this and highlight this. because it just helps you realize that your value is not decreasing. Like just because someone else could see it,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Someone
Yes.
else they couldn't see but it's not decreasing your value. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. And that's the important thing to understand.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep,
I love that.
yes, yes, yes,
Hmm.
yeah, yep, yep. So
Yeah.
yeah, when
Yeah. So like you said, because a lot of times that's the first thing we think, you know what I mean? We get down.
we get
First thing we
down,
do is get down about it. Like, oh, bummer.
yes,
You know?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm really just here to like encourage and uplift like our listeners. Like we all been through it at some point in our life. You know,
Mhm.
at some point in our life. Like I said, like whether it was a relationship or a job you really wanted, or you really was hoping to connect with this friend and it just didn't work out. It was a new
Mhm.
opportunity. You just didn't get it. Like it's different scenarios that
Yeah.
rejection can feel hard. It definitely can feel hard, you know.
Yeah.
But just think about it. It's just as redirecting you just towards something better. So
Right.
it's like sometimes when something like doesn't go your way, just like pause. Let's take a pause, right?
Right.
Ask yourself
Pause,
like what.
process, and then
Yep,
proceed.
right, exactly. Like you pause and you ask yourself like what might this be redirecting me toward?
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
What
And a lot of times you're not even going to know. Like, it still be like that. You still stepping into the unknown. It's still going to be unknown, but you
yeah,
got to trust. Like you said, keeping that faith. You know what I'm saying? That is still, putting you in a better situation or a more aligned situation. A situation that's more aligned for you. Situation that's better for you. You
right,
know.
right, right,
Yeah.
right.
Gotta keep
Yeah.
hope alive.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Yes. Yes. Like, yeah. What is redirecting me to work? Because like I'm being rejected. I'm getting this. This opportunity is not opening. This opportunity is not happening. The relationship is not working out. It's like Lord, child. Like every time I think about them words, like especially with a relationship, like Lord Jesus, thank you that it didn't work out. That it didn't work out.
Mhm.
You know
Yeah.
what
Or
I'm saying?
sometimes it's
Oh
like, it's just, it might even be like, yeah, because you come to your senses,
yes.
and that's why it ain't work out.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
Yes.
That light bulb goes up, that aha moment, like, what am I doing? Why? No, no.
Hmm.
What?
Oh,
What?
okay. They got all the goods back here.
Are the goods?
I just took a little walk around. Yeah, the
Uh,
festival. Like I said, it's pretty much over now. Everybody's shutting down.
by shutting down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just
Um,
took a little long walk.
yeah. Yeah.
Let's
I
take
know.
a long walk.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. Mm, yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow, this was really nice. So this was the I think like the autumn harvest festival
Yeah. Yeah.
in Albury Park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was nice. There was a lot of people out. It was
Yeah.
lovely. Yeah, and good thing the weather held up.
Yeah.
It's chilly. I'm a little chilly. I
Good
don't
job.
know.
I know.
But,
I see.
but I'll be
I'm
getting cold.
trying to get
I've
to
seen people out here with t-shirts and stuff on.
stop.
Yeah. Yeah,
Stop.
I got my little jacket on, but my
I,
shirt is
I
thin.
see it in your scarf.
Yeah.
In your
That's
scarf.
for the vocals.
Yes,
Yeah.
protecting the vocals. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I am glad that you are having a beautiful day. Yeah, we've been talking about like how like rejection can be redirection and just
Yeah.
like trust in the detours.
Mhm.
Don't rush to fill that space. Don't
Right.
rush to fill that space. Right?
Exactly.
You know,
Yes.
sometimes, yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes in that moment where it's like, oh my God, I gotta
Mhm.
make it, gotta make it happen. And you're trying to fill a space. Pause.
Yeah. Trusting in the flow.
Trust it in the flow. Pause. Like let that peace lead you to purpose. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
we talked about before about um like especially like people like it's like when we talk about relationships and how they, you know, like, okay, well that didn't work out, and now I'm gonna go jump into something else. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not pausing, not letting that space lead you toward like some
Mhm.
positive. Thank you for coming in. Um, they said nice dress, sister.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well, thank you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like letting like your peace lead you. Like sometimes everything don't need you to try to put your hand or your 2 cents in it. It's just like
Right.
that and trusting the flow, waiting for God to speak to you or for that door to open up. Sometimes things land in your lap,
Mhm.
right? Open up when you least suspect it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had those situations where things would just fall in my lap. Just like wow, like I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
You know,
Right. Yes.
I know you can attest to that.
Yeah.
um, things just fall in your lap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Like you said, in many ways, you know what I mean? But especially like when you stay positive and when you just keep
Yes,
trusting, you
yes,
know.
yes, yes. Yep. Trusting the flow,
Yeah.
right? And just
Yeah.
letting things lead you to your purpose. Letting things lead you to your purpose. Yeah.
Yeah. Let things lead you to your purpose.
Lead you to your purpose. Let things lead you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo.
So I'm here with Richard and
Okay.
he's talking about hi.
Hello.
Oh, he was going to show me something, but I was going to tell him about our topic for today and see if he had a comment.
Okay.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh well, he's in another conversation now.
Okay.
But
I can tell you,
yeah.
I'm ready to hear what he got to answer this. No,
Yeah,
it's-
I'm sure he would just agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
listen. I always love to hear different perspectives and how everybody's thought process is when it comes to this type of
Yeah.
thing. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes some people have different point of view or different perspectives. You know,
For sure. For
so
sure. Hmm.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
So our topic for today is how rejection can be redirection.
Of course.
Yeah. You want to comment?
No.
No.
Okay,
He said, of course.
of course,
Not yet.
Yeah.
but no comment. Okay, okay, get up. Yeah,
We're hanging out.
Yeah, totally.
That's a lovely rain stick.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You so silly. I have one too. I should have brought it. Yeah.
where did Frank go?
But
yeah,
yeah. Mhm.
yeah. But yeah, oh yeah, I just feel like this was something that like we just really needed to like talk about and just you know dive into because I feel like sometimes a lot of people struggle like with rejection, with
Yeah,
rejection.
for sure.
Right?
I agree. Cause
Yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean, so we can, like you said, try to, alter our thoughts the way that we be feeling about it, so that
yeah.
we don't, you know, yeah, don't feel it in such a negative way.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely. Yep, yep. Just trusting in the timing, trusting in the timing. That's it. Trust
Yeah.
in the timing. Just be just have that thought that you're being rerouted, like being rerouted into something bigger and better. You know,
Right.
they know it's not no forever. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's like once you understand that, you know, it's not a no forever or it's just a not right now. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. Everything happens in divine timing. You know, everything happens in divine timing. You know, it don't happen on your time, it happens in divine timing. When it's supposed,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
that's like one of the key takeaways that I want our listeners to get from this whole conversation, this whole discussion today, right?
Hmm.
Um, yeah, like you know, sometimes like rejection can hurt, but it doesn't like have
Yeah.
to define you, right? It's
Yeah.
not it's not have to define you. Not have to define you. Yeah. Yeah. So Every no, every loss, every disappointing could be a doorway to something much bigger.
Yeah.
Could be a doorway to something much, much.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
keep your head up. Keep your head up, right? Keep your head up,
Yes.
right?
Definitely.
Head up. Like think positive. Think positive. 'Cause like I said, we all been through rejection. I've been through rejection many times in my life, and didn't
Right.
understand it. It took me to get older and wiser to say, okay, I'm being redirected to something bigger and better, something big and better that's coming
Yeah.
along. And it definitely helps you cope with the fact that you might not got that opportunity or something didn't work out. Think about
Mhm.
bigger and better is coming along. You're being
That's right.
rerouted to something else. He says
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah. It's just being rerouted, right?
That's
Being
right.
rerouted. Exactly. But yeah, but I definitely like appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for tuning in for our topic today. You know, just
Mhm.
just stay uplifted, stay encouraged. If you ever been rejected for something or you're facing rejection right now, take it as
Mhm.
a positive thing. Take it as a positive
Mhm.
thing. You're being redirected to something bigger and better.
That's
Right?
right.
Just
Yes.
pause, be patient. Pause and be patient, and just to be
Mhm.
ready to embrace that new opportunity that's going to fall in your lap. That door go
Yeah.
open that you didn't expect to open up for you.
Yes.
Know what I mean? Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
it's
Yeah.
a, it's
Keep
a,
your heart
it,
open. Keep
yes,
your heart open. Like, don't let things make you cold and bitter.
exactly. Because bitterness will definitely block your blessings. Okay,
Right.
it will definitely block your blessings.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Open your mind and your heart to the new opportunity that you're about to be blessed with. Okay,
Indeed.
open your
Yes.
mind and your heart to that new opportunity that is coming. Okay, that's all. If you don't
Yes.
take away nothing else from this, just just
Mhm.
just understand and trust the detours. Trust the detours. Okay, because
Mhm.
they definitely happen. I'm a living witness. The detours
Yes.
definitely
Won't he
happen.
do it? Gotta do it.
You know
Won't he
what?
do it? Gotta do it.
They
Won't he
they
do it?
they
Gotta
definitely
do
happen. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yep. I
Yes.
can definitely appreciate. Okay, I would do it. Yes, he will. It's all in his.
Yes.
Like you
Yes.
said, whatever you believe in, whatever divine purpose you believe in, it's all in the time. It's all in time and the purpose. Some things are not meant to happen for us when you want it to happen because it might have hurted you in the long run. And it's protecting
Mhm.
your peace and it's protecting you. You know,
Right.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that definitely wants you to take away that thought. So reframe your thinking. Reframe your thinking. Something big and better is happening.
Yes.
Something big and better is happening. But yeah, but that was our topic today. The rejection can be redirection. Just trust
Absolutely.
some detours. All right. I know that you could have been anywhere in the
Yes.
UTC, a part of live, you were part of
Yes.
live. It is all love. Look,
I
how
love. Yeah. I'm holding my phone.
you find your all love. Yes, yeah. I'm
Yes.
so glad that you were able to be in here because I know that you out here in the streets doing your community service
Yeah.
and you know being a part of community as she does so well as she does so well.
Yeah.
Yep, she said there's a rhythm and a reason for all things.
All
Yes,
things.
yes it
Yes.
is. Yes it is. Yes
Yes.
it is. Yes. Yep. Be thankful,
Yes.
grateful for everything. Be grateful and
But
thankful for everything.
for
Even
everything.
that no.
Yes.
Be thankful and grateful for that no. Be
Exactly.
grateful and thankful for that no.
Exactly.
Right? Them no's is setting you up for a better yes. Okay?
Yes.
So
Yes.
embrace it. Okay? Embrace it. Embrace it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Again, thank
Yeah.
you so much for being here. You could have been anyone in UT Streets and you were a part of this live and we're so grateful, so thankful for you being here.
Yes.
And we always say that if you have not done anything for you, please do something for you. Love
Yes.
on you, love on
Love
you.
on you.
Yes, love on you, love on you, love on you. Do something for you, do something for you.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So,
Mhm.
we
Y'all
look
have a
forward.
wonderful week. Enjoy
Yes.
the rest of this
Lord,
lovely day.
exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes.
Have a great week, and most of all, be safe. I know that a lot of people be out doing the Halloween thing and celebrate. Y'all be safe. Be careful out here. Be
Yes,
careful.
for sure.
There's so much happening.
Yeah.
There's so much happening. Be safe. Be careful out here. Have a great week. And that's how we get together for Sister Talk. We're gonna be in November, y'all. Oh my God.
Hey, how about
We're
that?
gonna be in November. This is the last week of October. This month is flying by. This year is flying
Yes.
by. Oh my goodness, it's flying by. Yeah,
Wow.
y'all in November
See you then.
for the
Yes.
next
Love
talk.
y'all.
For the next
Everyone. Love you,
talk.
Vika.
Yeah, love you, girl. Enjoy.
Yes.
I hope you get that fabulous meal that you're looking for, and
Oh
it's everything
yeah.
and more.
I'm about to go eat.
And it's everything and more for that your little heart
Yes.
desire.
I'll see y'all.
All right, take care, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great rest of y'all day.